Here, I welcome to all my dear students, myself Dr. J.K.Sali. Today, we are going to learn contribution of Henri Fayol in development of management thoughts. So, let's start with the contribution of Henri Fayol in development of management thoughts. Contribution of Henri Fayol in development of management thoughts. Henri Fayol was born in France. He was a French industrialist and graduated as a mining engineer in 1860. He worked for a coal mining business for over 30 years. He developed 40 administrative principles for organizational structure and management. This theory focuses on the organization as a whole. Fayol has been considered as the actual father of modern management. Henri Fayol has considered as the real father of modern management. He was French engineer, director of mines in modern management. As an industrial executive, he found that all activities of industrial undertaking could be divided into 6 groups. First is technical activities, means relating to production. Second, commercial activities, means relating to buying, selling, or exchange. Third is financial activities, relating to the search for an optimum use of capital. Next is security activities, relating to the protection of the properties and personnel of the enterprise. Next is accounting activities, relating to a systematic recording of business transaction. And last is sixth group, administrative activities, relating to the planning, organizing, commanding, coordinating, and controlling. In this slide, now we will discuss Fayol's principle of management. The first point is division of work. The total work of the organization is divided among different employees on basis of qualification, likes and dislikes. The same work again and again, the workers become expert. They help to get the benefit of specialization and therefore production increases. Second point is authority and responsibility. According to Henri Fayol, there should be a balance between authority and responsibility. The right to give orders should not be considered without references to responsibility. Third point is discipline. Discipline means respect for the rules and regulations of the organization. Next point is unity of command. According to this principle, a subordinate must have and receive orders from only one superior. Next point is unity of direction. One head and one plan for a group of activities with the same objective. All activities have the same objective, must be directed by one manager, and he must use one plan. This is called unity of direction. Next point is subordination of individual interest to general interest. The interest of an organization must come first over the interest of any individual or group in the organization. The interest of the organizational goal should not be the interest of an individual or of the group. Next point is remuneration. Remuneration is the price for service received. They should be fair and equitable, increase productivity by rewarding a well-directed efforts. Next point is centralization. In centralization, power lies in the hands of few people, whereas in decentralization, the power is delegated to all the levels of management. The degree of centralization and the decentralization depends upon the nature and size of the organization. Next point is scalar chain. This means there should be proper hierarchy in the organization that facilitates the proper flow of authority. It suggests that each individual must know from whom he shall get instruction and to whom he is the accountable to. Next point is order. This principle is related to the systematic arrangement of things and people in the organization. This means every material should be in its place and there should be a place for every material. Thereafter, next point is equity. All the employees in the organization must be treated equally with respect to the justice and kindliness. It requires to be free from all personal likes or dislikes. Next point is stability of tenure. Employees need to be given fair enough time to settle into their jobs. An employee needs time to learn his job to become efficient. The efficiency of the workers. Next point is initiative. The manager must motivate his subordinates to think and take action to execute the plan. And last principle is team spirit. The management should create unity, cooperation, and team spirit among employees. So, these were the various Fayol's principles of management. Criticism on Fayol's work. The first is administrative theory does not pay adequate attention to workers. Second is he confuses with structures and processes of organization. And third is he did not consider and mention any limitations of management principles. In spite of this criticism, he is admired by all. Fayol's contribution to management is unique and valuable. His contribution to management is perhaps the most and constructive which has ever been made. He has emphasized the management skills are universal. A good service to the management concept. Comparison in the work of Taylor and Fayol. Taylor and Fayol are the two great pioneers of the management thought. Both applied scientific methods to this problem. Similarity of Taylor and Fayol. The first is both of them failed the universality of management. Second is both wanted to improve management practices. Third is both of them developed their ideas through practical experience. And fourth is both of them explained their ideas through their books. Both were original thinkers. They broke with tradition and began developments that have influenced our management education and practice. Next is dissimilarity. The first is Taylor was concerned with increasing productivity of labor and eliminating wastages. Fayol was concerned with the increasing efficiency of the total organization. Next is Taylor is known as the father of scientific management and Fayol as the father of principles of management. Third point is Fayol looks to the management in the wider perspective as compared to Taylor. Taylor places too much emphasis on financial, whereas Fayol emphasizes authority, equity, initiative, cooperation, in addition to fair remuneration. Taylor laid his attention on the problems of the shop floor, while Fayol on the functions of managers at the top level. Taylor worked from the bottom of the industrial upwards, while Fayol focused on the chief executive and worked downwards. Taylor's philosophy has undergone a big change under the influence of modern development. But Fayol's principle of management have accepted even in the present days. Taylor was more empirical in approach. He advocated extensive data collection in the process of developing science for every job. The other hand, Fayol insisted on executing principles and developing new principles based on experience. In spite of the above differences, there seem to be between the work of Taylor and Fayol. Fayol himself remarked that he considered the work of Taylor and his work essentially and complementary. So, these were the similarity and dissimilarity of Taylor and Henry Fayol's. Thank you.